All right, this is a movie review of one battle after another. Now, I didn't watch the trailer for this movie at all, and go into it full surprise. It's a really great movie. It keeps you on edge the whole movie. You don't know what's about to happen, and there's a style to this movie that feels like Quentin Tarantino inspired this movie a little bit. It feels original. It feels like Hollywood or the film industry is taking chances on, I don't know if this is original IP or just original movie, but it was ridiculous and over the top. But when it was over the top, every time it makes sense for this world. And Leonardo DiCaprio is in this movie with some other notable stars like Benicio del Toro. It just kept you engaged the whole time, and you were like on edge of what's about to happen next. The way they set up the movie in the very beginning gave it so much more emotional weight when you got to the end. And you have questions that you want answered, and it gives you conclusions to almost all the storylines. It's so much in this movie. It's a lot. And you get to the end, the last part of the movie, the pacing is a little bit slow, but it ties up everything that it set up in the beginning, majority of everything. There's a question in the movie if this person is dead or not. You get some people say this person's dead, and other people say no, this person's not dead. And then at the end, there's a letter given to one person, and it still leaves it in the air. All we see is this person leaving, and we don't know what happens to this person after that. We can imply or infer. We don't know who's telling the truth in this story. And this movie makes a commentary about things that's going on in society, like right now, and it's a very bold one, like at that. It has touches on like just what would be a good way to say this, just like the background of things like immigration, race, and then the institutions that are established right now. And then it also makes like commentary, or it makes like jokes, or it makes fun, like makes fun, like not in the sense of derogatory necessarily, but it just pokes at some of the silly things that's going on right now in society. And when you watch the movie, you're gonna know what I mean. And then this movie is like ridiculous because you'll hear some of the names in this movie and you're like, wait, what? And it works. And that's the crazy thing about it. It's definitely a good movie to go and watch and enjoy. It keeps you engaged, like I was saying before, and it really gets you on edge of wanting the main characters to succeed and to like make it. And every time you see them slip up, fall, get captured, there's an intricate way that the story has been woven to where it makes sense for these characters to get out of the situations that they got put into. You see the build up, and you see like, oh, okay, this person has been doing this training, so it makes sense that this person can stop this other person that's really trained and is a hired hitman, right? And then you see like, oh, this old retired legend is getting out of these situations because he has respect and he's a legend within the community that they are in. And it just so happened that they went to an area to where there's another uprising or Harriet Tubman situation going on, and they got help from them. And you see more commentary of like how the riots were a few years ago, during like the election and COVID and things like that, where it would be peaceful protesting, and then all of a sudden it turns into chaos and violence. And you see in the movie where like they orchestrate the protest from peaceful to violent. And then later on you see like, oh wait, the resistance, or this particular resistance, have people on the inside too. So the movie lives up to its name, one battle after another. It's a good watch. I didn't watch the trailers. My wife watched the trailer, and she said that it still didn't like do it justice. Like, go and watch this movie. And I will say, if you are a fairly new Christian, like, probably give this movie a couple years before you go and watch it. It's really a big telltale of what happens when you split from reality and you make bad choices and you live in sin. And because a lot of these things happen because of what these people believed and how they chose to go about it, and they just were not Christ-like or had any type of faith in like Jesus. They mentioned Saint Nicholas, but not in the way that you think. So that was pretty funny and kind of messed up. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It was one of those, we looked on the app, we didn't see a whole lot of different movies, right? It was like, boom, that one. So I stopped watching trailers just to be surprised, because a lot of times the trailers give way too much away nowadays. And just to go to the movies and just watch a movie for the movie's sake in itself is pretty great. I really enjoyed this one. Go see it. It's in movie theaters right now.